Stop trying to trick the gatekeeper. I know you want to get in front of that executive. I know you want to get in front of the decision maker, and I know his assistant is preventing you from doing it. Stop trying to trick the gatekeeper. There's a better way to get to the decision maker, and we'll talk about that on this episode of the Dave Lorenzo Daily. Hi, I'm Dave Lorenzo, and today we're talking about the gatekeeper. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of sales experts out there who are going to tell you to try and trick the gatekeeper, to try and win the gatekeeper over, to try and use any type of strategy you can to bypass the gatekeeper. That's never going to be effective for you, a professional who wants to connect with a senior executive or a decision maker on a peer-to-peer basis. You need to be at a level with the gatekeeper where he or she views you as someone who's a trusted advisor, as someone who has valuable information, at a minimum as someone who's a peer, but preferably as someone who's an expert. Do experts get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and wait outside the office so that they can jump all over the decision maker before the gatekeeper gets there? Do experts or peers call and try and trick the gatekeeper by pretending to be someone who's friends with the decision maker? No, they don't do that. But that's the crappy advice you have today from these people who claim to be experts in B2B sales. I don't want you to trick the gatekeeper. I don't want you to call at 7 o'clock in the morning before the gatekeeper arrives. I definitely don't want you waiting outside the building for the senior executive to park in his parking spot and then run up to him and try and get an appointment that way. What you need to do is you need to write articles, you need to do videos like this one, you need to present at conferences, so that you're viewed as an industry expert. You're viewed as someone who has valuable information to share. I want you writing books and papers so that the person who is the decision maker invites you in or is referred or recommended. So I'm going to give you right now, I'm going to give you the 3 ways to bypass a gatekeeper, never ever having to worry about figuring out how to sneak into the senior decision maker's office. The first way that you never have to worry about a gatekeeper, again, is to be an expert. So speak at conventions that senior executives attend. Write articles and get them published in publications that the senior executive reads. Go to events that the senior executive goes to and network with senior executives. Those 3 things will get you noticed as an expert, and you never have to worry about a gatekeeper because you'll be invited in. The second way to get to the senior executive, so you never have to worry about a gatekeeper, is to be referred in. Go to your existing clients. Talk to your existing clients about the people who work in the industry. Ask your existing clients to connect you with other folks, with their peers in the industry. Host a breakfast for your existing clients' peer group. Have your existing clients speak at the breakfast, and those people will get to know you, and you'll never have to worry about a gatekeeper again. The third way, if you want to go in cold to someone who's a decision maker, look at that decision maker's profile on any of the databases that are out there. There are highly sophisticated databases that are available for you that will determine what boards of directors your target person is on. There are a number of databases where you can drill down into who this person is associated with, figure out who knows them, connect to the associates of the senior executive and then ask for an introduction that way. You can start with LinkedIn, but if you go high enough up the food chain, LinkedIn's not going to be effective. You need to go to boards of directors, figure out who you know that's on a board of directors that can introduce you to this executive and get a personal introduction. If you use those 3 methods, you never have to worry about tricking an assistant or a gatekeeper ever again. Pests trick gatekeepers, peers, experts, consultants are invited in. Your goal is to be invited in. I never want you to ever have to trick a gatekeeper again. I'm Dave Lorenzo, and I'm here every day with a great sales tip for you to help you make a great living and live a great life. Until tomorrow, I hope you do this and sell more.